Welcome to day 2 of our 31 days challenge on new tax reform system. Today we're going to talk about withholding tax. Withholding tax, what is withholding tax? It's a tax deducted at source, right, from payment made for goods or services, especially to business, that's B2B, or providing service providing transaction. So instead of you paying full tax later, part of it is collected early, right? It is actually withheld and remitted to the government on your behalf. It's still your money, right? It's remitted on your behalf. Now, if you have been paid for a service and your client asks you for your TIN, that send us your TIN number before issuing payments, just know that something is in motion. That is withholding tax, right? So now, what's the withholding tax rate in Nigeria? So we have 5% if the person rendering the service is an individual, right? And 10% if it is actually an entity, right? That's a company. Now, example of withholding deduction. So we have like a brand deal payment to an influencer. You paid an influencer. So instead of you paying the whole amount, you remove 5%. Let's say 2 million naira, you remove 5%, right? So what that means is that 100,000 naira will be sent to the government, to your team, remitted to you, right? And then pay you the remaining balance. Now, why withholding tax really matters and how you are losing if you are ignoring it, if you are not paying attention to it. So it's actually not an extra tax, it's still part of your tax, right? So when you don't collect evidence, like, oh, you paid, somebody removed money from you, you didn't collect evidence, there's no way you can claim it back, you understand? You're going to be paying the full money that you're supposed to be paying if you don't have any credits on your withholding balance. So withholding tax does not fully mean that your tax is fully paid. It's just like a portion. So you still have to file and complete. So let's say I'm to pay 300,000 naira and I have a withholding credit of, let's say, 120,000 naira. I'm to remove the balance and still pay the remaining one. Okay. So now, me not collecting the person I work for not remitting the withholding tax on my behalf means that I'm going to pay my full 300,000. But if you have remitted that withholding tax, when I'm paying my taxes, what I will just need to do is to remove the balance, remove my withholding credits, and pay the remaining balance, right? So you have to keep it for your tax consumption. So whenever anybody asks for your TIN and they didn't pay your full money that you have agreed upon, so it means that they have, withdrawn some portion of the money, and then that will be your withholding tax. So you need to collect something like evidence, or let them show you, or even log into your, at times I check for my clients to check their withholding credits before we even file returns for them. I don't know if you understand this. So for you to keep a proper record, so when they remove this, you have to follow up to know if it has been remitted using your TIN number or not. Okay, so you can even deduct your withholding tax on vendors you pay and remit it to vendors, right? Now, when you are paid 1 million naira and walk away with 50,000, my brother, my sister, you must understand that 50,000 naira when you need to understand whether 50,000 naira you need to find this and ask questions. So you are not supposed to lose this. It's supposed to be a way to for you to claim it back so that it can help you to reduce your taxes. So many SMEs or creators are leaving a lot of monies on the table, right? They don't keep track, they just feel like it's a deduction, or they don't even know how to reclaim it. So you need to ask questions. Yes, so if you have any questions about withholding tax, feel free to use the comment section. I will try as much as possible to be of help. This is our day 2. Tomorrow, we're going to be talking about another thing interesting. Make sure you follow us on Instagram, you subscribe to the YouTube channel so you don't miss out on any of this challenge. And most importantly, share this video with someone who has been losing money on the table, so that 2026, you are fully ready. When somebody remove 1 naira from your account, I mean from the money they're supposed to pay you, see you tomorrow. Bye.